Hello and welcome to this year's New York State Fair Pride Day vlog. Here we've got some previews of things to come, as this was their special attraction in the convention center. Then we start our day off in the dairy building, where you gotta get the free milk. Well, not the free milk, but the quarter milk, minus chocolate of course. Then a little bit of butter sculpture action. This year's theme seemed to be related to Wicked, or Wizard of Oz in particular. There's Dorothy and Toto. And then the first item that I ate for fair food was the fried mac and grilled cheese. Sorry about that. It was ooey, it was gooey, it was everything you expect from both worlds. Nothing like tremendous. Ooh, a furry. Then there was the Lily Rose concert. She was there giving it her all. And of course, if you go to the State Fair on Pride Day, there's the Pride Day booth vendors. This little market that they have right outside the Chevy Court. And then there was this lovely wind chime that I ended up buying. We went and saw the gay and lesbian Syracuse choir perform, which if you go online, I know that some of their performance was done by the local news, so check that out, CNY Central. I definitely think this year their song selections were very good in comparison to last year. I in particularly loved the intro and the outro to the concert, and also my friends Keith and Hillary were in the group. Shout out to them. Love them. Here's more of the choir going. This time the one who was conducting ended up joining in. Have to stop at the 1911 booth. This was the berry go-round. It is a lot, and it tasted exactly like a sweet tart. I would highly recommend this as one of their cocktails. Then my friends and I went to the Butterfly House in the Horticulture Building, and we got to experience all the butterflies touching up on us. So here is some of that. I had a little friend coming up to say hi to my neck. It was very ticklish, I'm not gonna lie. Gotta hit up the secret path in the horticulture village. It's a very serene area. And this is when we went and saw a lot of the animals. We started off with the cows, who were just relaxing. Fortunately, you can't really pet the cows, but you know, they are fun to look at. Here is the Mighty Twinks, which I got from one of the deep fried booths. It is Twix wrapped in bacon, stuffed in a Twinkie, deep fried with powdered sugar and chocolate sauce. Horrible for you, but tasted great. Then we've got the start of our Pride Parade So for Pride Day, they do a Pride Parade every year. They actually do parades, I think, every day, but, you know, this is the one that I tend to notice. And even Otto the Orange joined in. He saw what was going on and had to as the marching band went by. And the Grand Marshal this year was the LGBTQ Syracuse group. I believe, yep, right there, actually. And there are our flag people. I forget what they're called. Oh God. Winter Guard people. That's who they are. And then you got Chenango County Pride Alliance representing. University United Methodist Church cheering us on. And there's CNY Pride, P Flag, and a whole bunch of other groups. More color guard people. Were any of you guys in color guard? Sound off in the comments. And our furry community is represented again. Now back on to the animals. We got to visit the llamas. Technically these ones you weren't going to pet, but sometimes they would let you. This one gave us the side eye really good. These little goats eating away at their hay. That one just wanted to be loved. It was so cute. Yeah, cutie little thing. And then at the petting zoo, which is designated for, all these guys, you can actually feed them some like oats or carrots for whoever's designated for that. Here is this cutie who pretty much ate the rest of my feed that I had. And then this little horse giving its Chomper's a chomp with the carrot. And then I tried this mac and cheese cone at a cone place towards the back of the fair. It was delicious. It was pretty, again, standard. It wasn't anything that was going to knock your socks off. I ended up missing that, not realizing that there were more like the fair deli. Wish I could have gotten to them when I saw what they had. Inside the convention center is the Ice Invasion. So what that was like all these Ice Age type animals and cavemen and all sorts of things that you can take a look at. Big giant beaver. And this one, I kind of liked him the most, I think. He had a lot of, interesting features to him. They also had this little ice tunnel, which you can see my friends going through right now. And then some humans with some interesting placements. And then there's all the skeletons and dodo birds. They also had these like white snowballs that you could kind of throw around, so you'd see those scattered throughout the building. Then only ride I went on this year was the Ferris wheel. Kind of went on my own just to kind of self-reflect and get a good look at the entire fair. It was, you know, truly gorgeous, truly a moment. And like I said, I kind of took a moment for myself and be in my thoughts. And the Neon Trees concert was also going on by the lake, as you can see over there. And then at the end of the night before we left, Tim got another blind slushie, and we watched a little bit of the Lady Gaga tribute band. Gotta say, those vocals were pretty on point. She sounded a lot like Lady Gaga, to the point where I couldn't even show you that, or couldn't even let you listen, because I could probably get copyrighted on that. And that concludes this vlog. Hope you guys had a great time, and we will see you next year.